All right, guys, let's dive right into it. Welcome to the final webinar of 2021. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. I'm Jason there on the left, and we're lucky to be joined by David Rockland, the digital strategist here at Brilliant Directories. We got an awesome presentation for you guys today. And David, are we streaming on YouTube as well?
We are streaming on YouTube this week as well.
All right, fantastic. We got a lot to cover today, lots of recaps from 2021, so let's dive right into it. I always like to mention, if you haven't joined our Facebook group, we do invite you to join. You can go to brilliantdirectories.com/Facebook. You can take a moment to do that right now, brilliantdirectories.com/Facebook, and click on the blue join button. All are welcome, and it's a great way to keep in touch in between webinar Wednesdays. All right, we definitely have a year-end extravaganza today in the webinar. First and foremost, we wanted to thank you for growing your website with Brilliant Directories in 2021. The community is the biggest and best asset we have here at Brilliant Directories. There's positivity, constructive feedback, members helping each other. So it's not only great to see that, but to actually participate it and witness it is really a warm and fuzzy feeling. And just from everyone at the Brilliant Directories family, we want to wish everyone a new year. And we look forward to seeing what you create in 2022. And David, you put together some stats here. If you don't mind, I can pass it over to you and we can run through some of these milestones we reached in 2021.
Yeah, so we've got some great stuff to share in today's webinar. We've got some stats that we thought you'd all would find pretty interesting from the previous year. We've got some stuff that we'll cover that we'll look forward to coming next year, as well as some other good surprises coming up. So hope you stick with us. Looking back in the rearview mirror now, back at 2021, going over some interesting stats that we pulled. Over 5,500 new websites were launched on the Brilliant Directories platform this past year. On YouTube, we had well over 500,000 views. So that's on our tutorials, add-on videos, webinar replays, especially tips of the week. So really glad that YouTube has become such a great resource for our community. Our dev team was really hard at work over the past year. In total, our dev team pushed over 1,200 updates to the Brilliant Directories platform, many of which are kind of under the hood that you probably won't see day-to-day managing your website, but they do make a huge difference. And our support team was also extremely hard at work, handling all of the support tickets that you all have sent in, helping you with your websites, answering questions. We're always here to help. Our support team answered almost 11,000 support tickets over the last year. So great work all around from the dev team and the support team, helping you all successfully manage your websites.
And I got to say about the support tickets, that's just a number that shows that everyone is working hard on their websites. And it's from the support tickets that we extract and find a lot of the updates to push into the platform. So, we love the support tickets. It's a great way to stay connected while you're working actively on your site. And it definitely helps us push more platform updates throughout the year.
Absolutely. And continuing on with that theme of the valuable feedback that we get from you all, our Facebook group has been amazing. As many of you know, obviously it's free to join. We encourage everybody to join us in there. Many of you joining us today are in there. Over the past year, we had almost 3,000 new people join our Facebook group. So that's a whole lot of new website owners and people looking to launch their membership and directory websites, looking for feedback, advice, tips and tricks, what's worked for others. And it's really become a great community and incredibly helpful. So we love to see that. In the Facebook group, there were almost 3,500 posts throughout 2021. So a lot of great engagement going on in there. Moving on to the marketplace, the vast majority of our users never even go into our marketplace. We set up the marketplace several years ago for our kind of high-end users who are looking for some more intricate and customized applications of their websites where they can find third-party developers to work on their websites. As I mentioned, the vast majority of you never even venture into there, but we thought it would be interesting to pull some stats from there. Anyway, there were over 260 project quote requests in the marketplace. So that's website owners submitting inquiries to the third-party developers listed in the marketplace. And between website owners and developers, there were over 620 live direct chats taking place between them. So really great to see that the marketplace as well, even though the majority of you never venture into there, has also become a great resource for all of our users.
All right, and David, we're going to have a few of these throughout the webinar. We want to do a lifetime website giveaway, and we also have a giveaways for hoodie sweaters. David, we hit a little bit of a snag. I wanted to use the Wheel of Names thing. However, the GoToWebinar is not letting us extract the attendee list at this moment until the webinar is completed. Should we use the random number picker and then count down from the attendees?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think that's the best option. Maybe a little cumbersome because we do have a full house today. But yeah, let's definitely do it.
All right, we'll do it quickly then. Let's see. I have a list on my right in alphabetical order. What we'll do is generate a number and I'll count down from that list. I know it's a little anticlimactic. The wheel would have been better, but let's get on with it. All right, number 11 got pulled up here. 10, 11 is Catherine Palin. Let me unmute your microphone, Catherine. Looks like you're self-muted there. Congratulations on being our first winner here, Catherine. There we go. Hey, congratulations, Catherine.
Wow, that is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We'll follow up with you after the webinar to get you over your free lifetime website. How long have you been with BD?
I joined earlier this year, and it's just been such a difficult year. And even, I'm on the Gold Coast in Australia in Surfers Paradise, and it's 7:13 a.m. And at 5 to 7, I'm going, oh, am I awake enough to join this webinar?
Well, we definitely, go ahead.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. All right, well, congratulations. It's great to have you with us so early in the morning, and we'll follow up with you after the webinar to get you your prize. And then we'll do another one right now. We have hoodies. We're getting these hoodies in our offices in about 2 weeks. So after we receive them, we'll get your size and ship them out to you. So what we'll do is we'll do another number here for the hoodie raffle. And let me see here, we have 92 attendees now. Let's update this list. Hopefully I don't have to count to 90. 76. So if we go backwards from the list here, let me go down. All right, this is going to be Lucy Liu, if I pronounced that correctly. Lucy Liu, are you with us there? Self-muted, I know I put you on the spot there. Looks like you are self-muted. No worries. Lucy is the first winner for a hoodie here. We'll get your information after the webinar, Lucy, and we will be sure to get you the hoodie as soon as we receive them internally in our office here. What's cool about these hoodies, they are unisex. We'll make sure we get your correct size, and the hoodies actually convert into a small backpack when you don't want to wear it. So we'll be sure to get that out to you, Lucy, and congratulations. All right, what we thought we'd do is we don't want to take too much time with this, but maybe we can unmute some of your microphones and maybe you can share with us maybe something you learned this 2021 about your business, your directory website, your membership community. If you have some insight you wanted to share, we have a full house here today. Maybe just a word or two about something you've figured out or discovered, or just something positive you'd like to share with the community. We can unmute a microphone or two, and yeah, we can share some of that stuff here if you'd like. Yep, I see a couple hands up. Let me find you on the list. A good friend, Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear. How's everything there?
Everything's fine. It's been a strange year, but the thing I think you need to do with your audience in the business is communication, because lots of people have been living on Zoom, especially in Great Britain over the past year. So it's keeping your website up to date, keeping the information new and fluid, and just talking to people all the time to get the people coming backwards and forwards to your website. And it's worked for me in the past year.
Fantastic. Lindsay is one of our power users. She has multiple websites with Brilliant Directories, and I think that is great insight. I think the one thing that can separate you from a competitor or similar website or community is your ability to communicate with your members, because your voice is unique and it doesn't have to be overly complicated. People just like someone on the other side that's sharing information with them, or someone they can reach out and talk to. So yeah, definitely communication is key. All right, good stuff there. And we have a special shout out message from magician Penn Jillette. I'm going to go ahead and share this message for us. He was kind enough to send a shout out to the BD community. So let me see if I can get this queued up here for everyone.
Hey there, Brilliant Directories. This is Penn Jillette, Penn and Teller. Big guy does magic, smaller guy next to me, he does magic too. He doesn't talk that much. Anyway, I just want to tell you that you guys rock. Positive, dedicated, tenacious. 2021 is ending, but 2022 will be awesome. It's great to see members helping each other. The BD community is growing bigger and better every day. So take a moment right now, pat yourselves on the back. Come on, do it. I mean, for real, pat yourselves on the back right now. You deserve it. Let's go, 2022. Love you. What's that, Teller? Oh, yeah, Teller says. Anyway, love you. Peace. Brilliant Directories.
All right, that was fun. A special message from Penn Jillette there. And just some BD Lab updates to share, just some quick ones. Those of you who are using the additional service areas add-on and allowing your members to choose additional service areas, we're going to roll this out in a few phases, but right now you can display the members' additional service areas on their profile page. I'll kind of show you a quick picture of what that looks like. So what you can do, here it is, on the Overview tab, you can enable to list the additional service areas, and whatever service areas the member has selected, they will display here. In phase 2, obviously we want these to be clickable. We're just going through some growing pains to figure that one out to make sure it's working properly, but there will be plain text here that shows the additional service areas. Let me show you where you can enable this for your profile pages. If you have the add-on, you can go to membership plans. And when you edit a membership plan, I'll just go to the general user account here. Under profile page, we should all be familiar with the different position items for the Overview tab. You'll have a brand new one called Position 6. For everyone else, with before this, it would just go up to position 5. You can now select list service areas, and if the member has additional service areas listed, they will then display in the Overview tab. So obviously you can mix and match the order that you want these things. So if you want the service areas to be in position 1 on the Overview tab, you can certainly select it to be there. So that is now available, and you can enable this on the members' profile pages. This one I think is a pretty big one. On the Manage Post page in the admin, there are now sort options for your post, and I can show you what those sort options are. I think this is going to be pretty high value for a lot of people out there. This is going to be under Manage Posts. And this is just a demo site we use for the webinars, but there is a brand new sort by option. So obviously you can toggle your different post types here to look at those posts, events, discussions, etc. But now under the sort by, you can sort the post by name, the creation date, and this is what I think is the most valuable. Which posts have the most comments, the most likes, and the most views. So if you wanted to see what the most popular post was on your website, for example, website blog articles, you can click on most views. Now this one is with the profile analytics add-on to have that one. However, I believe most people have this, and you'll see here views 25, views 11. It'll just go descending from the highest to the lowest. Same with likes. If anyone has bookmarked a post or liked a post, it will show you that number here as well. So sorting your posts here, you can go into your admin if you have a lot of posts, and you can go ahead and toggle some of these options here to figure out which one of your posts have received the most views, comments, etc. This is coming soon, more Webhook events, being able to export your smart lists. getting notified when there are member cancellations, and maybe you could set up automated emails to go out when members want to cancel. Being able to import data into your BD website. So if you have forms with other solutions like a MailChimp newsletter sign up form or a lead form with another solution like Typeform or Jotform, soon you will be able to use those forms and shoot that data into your Brilliant Directories database. I think that's going to be super high value. Also, the ability can actually now send your post data out with Webhook events for Zapier and Pabbly and others. And also when members change their plan, upgrade or downgrade, you can trigger a Webhook event for that as well. So excited for these coming soon. This was a request from a previous webinar, the ability to have an alternate field name based on the display setting for a form. And I'll show you, I have an example of what that looks like actually. So, you might have a form where you're asking your members to, enter your age, your hair color, where did you graduate from? But on the profile page, the public display, you don't want it to be a question. You want it to say something like graduated from, and you want it to be a different field label. But with this update coming soon, you'll be able to have your standard field label. And based on the display settings you have enabled, you can include an alternate field label here that will show this alternate value. So probably the most popular use case for this will be when members are filling out information inside their member dashboard, and then you're displaying that on their public profile. So you can ask it in a question format on the input view and then display it the way it should be on the public view. So that's coming down the line, should be pretty exciting. And we do have a new add-on. I believe this will be released at the beginning of 2022 in January, the ability to include file upload fields with forms. So if you're creating a custom form, you can include fields where the person submitting the form can include uploads such as PDFs, images, and more. So this will come in really handy. Maybe you're receiving job applications on your site and you want people to upload their resume and things like that, or if it's a lead form and you want them to add images of what they're looking to do, maybe it's a design or construction project, the consumer can add a few images when they're submitting the form. So that's going to be early January in 2022, and we are definitely excited for these updates. All right, and we have our co-founder, Matthew Brooks, on the line here. Matt, let me unmute your microphone here. There we go, Matt, how you doing?
Hey, Jason and the Brilliant Directors community. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing awesome. Super happy you could join us for this final webinar here.
Thank you for having me.
So yeah, we have a few slides like this. We have Matt's favorites from 2021. David has a slide. I have a slide. Actually, Dennis also has a slide. But Matt, I shot you a quick survey, and tell us about some of your favorites for 2021.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And, obviously this is, a big shout out to the whole BD community and the Facebook group. A lot of these great ideas that come for these updates really get started through a thread or through a support ticket. And then, myself and the rest of the developers, we create Trello cards for these. We work together to understand what the story is about the specific update. And then we go to work to actually do the code. And then we have another person on our team who does the QA to make sure that everything is quality assured, tested properly in as many places as possible before we push it live. And, really working on these 3 updates were really my favorite for the year. There's a bunch of good ones. I had a small choice. I only could choose 3. I have so many. But, for the first one, selecting the billing cycles for sending the upcoming billing reminder emails, we pushed an update earlier in the year allowing individual website owners to choose which billing cycles they want to receive their email notifications. Now, when we originally released the software, originally released this feature, it was with limited features, but through some of the requests from some of the members of the community here in this webinar, we added this functionality, which actually adds so much functionality to decide which members you want to receive your emails. As we all know, managing members is, can take some work, and really being able to understand and choose which members you want to receive those updates is huge, right? You know, some members you want to get all of the updates. If there's past or reminder emails, sometimes you only want them to go to your yearly members, so you don't necessarily bother or over email some of your monthly members. So being able to do that on a granular basis has really added a lot of value that I've seen for the website owners that I communicate with. With regards to number 2, customizing the URLs for checkout pages. Wow, when Jason and I went to work to develop this software many moons ago, you know, that was one thing that we never really thought about to do. But over the years, and especially as billing and payments has become really a critical foundation to online directory businesses in general, being able to go ahead, not only to change what the checkout URL is to something like Jason's showing there, register, and then on a per membership basis to change the URL. It does really 2 functions. One, it allows you to customize the URL. This is great for SEO. This is also great if you want to create a custom page specifically for a customer. Let's say if you want this to be Mike's checkout or a checkout for, let's say, a sales rep, now you can have a good page that's built for them. And obviously it removes the security issue where customers can just change some of the numbers from 7 to 8 to 9 and try to check out all your checkout pages themselves. So this gives you that granular control to be able to change those. And then, of course, number 3, we saved the best for last, is our various speed updates. This has been a really fun process, as the internet's evolving and some of these new tools that are becoming ever more important now for Google ranking and obviously to deliver a really fast, high quality page to your customers. So we all know the attention span of a user gets shorter and shorter every year. So being able to deliver a high quality functioning page that's really fast and obviously ranks well for Google, it's a process. It's not as easy as it sounds, but it's really been an informative process, an educational process for all of us at Brilliant Directories, working with each individual team member and everyone adding their own unique spin on how to do this has been a fun process, and we've really seen some great gains in some of the speed updates, being able to just improve overall functionality, and really a lot of that comes down to some of the third-party tools like Google Recapture, Google Maps, and things like that, making sure that those get loaded after the page is loaded or only when they're needed, really does increase those page scores and gives the users a sense of the site loading really fast. And we've got a lot more to come, so we're really excited for more of those speed updates, and we'll have more coming in 2022.
Thank you so much, Matt. I know you're also here representing the entire development team, so I want to give the development team a huge shout out. You guys, work tirelessly, and there is definitely more to come. This team doesn't sleep. So thank you so much for choosing your top 3 picks for us today, Matt.
And thank you, Jason, and thank you all, everyone here at Brilliant Directories. Really our family, and I'm really excited to see what happens in 2022.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Matt. And from the developer side, the opposite of that, we also have Rick from the support side. Rick, let me unmute your microphone here. There we go. How are you, Rick?
I'm doing great, Jason. Good afternoon.
All right. Well, yeah, Matt had some good top picks for his 2021 updates, and you got a great list here too. So why don't you tell us why these are some of your top picks for the year?
All right. So once again, thank you very much, Jason. Great choices by Matt for sure. I also want to thank everyone that's here. It's been quite the journey and quite the year for sure. Very excited about what's coming in 2022, but yeah, 2021 was awesome indeed. So yeah, about the actual choices, it was like Matt said, it was difficult to narrow this down to only 3. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and see if we go through the ones that I actually chose. So yeah, submitting tickets directly through the admin dashboard with attachments. This was a big one, right? So before, as everyone knows, the way that it was supposed to work, or the way that you were supposed to submit tickets, was using our support center. Now integrating the actual ticketing system with the backend, I'm sure that it speeds up the whole process. It allows you to control and narrow down your search and what you have available in your tickets, also quite a bit. So this was a big one for me. The entire support side is super happy about this one for sure, and I'm sure our customers as well. The other big one for me was the pre-made content blocks. Having the chance to work with BD for as long as I have. I've been able to see how much this whole thing has evolved, and putting together those blocks, it was a big thing for our customers. Everyone that joined really wanted to get their hands dirty in putting together static pages that help transmit the message that they were trying to get across. And definitely being able to do this so easily now makes a big difference. So this one on my end definitely has a big impact. I'm sure our customers enjoyed this. I enjoyed this quite a bit. And another exciting thing about it is that we know that this one also gets polished up throughout the years, and I'm sure that the devs will add more things along the way, and also integrate that with the other sections of the platform, which is very exciting. Oh, and yeah, the other big one for me was creating custom smart lists. This definitely adds a lot of functionality to the website owner, right? You want to get your message across to your members, and what better way to do that than putting together lists that easily allow you to submit messages to all your members, right? So putting together those, or actually easily putting together those lists, it's a big one. We know how difficult this is when you don't have the tools to do it. And fortunately, BD came up with this big solution, and I enjoy using this quite a bit. It makes life a lot easier than what it was. So yeah, big one for me. Once again, it was quite the journey through 2021. Thank you, everyone. Really looking forward to 2022. And that's all I have for you guys. Thanks, Jason.
All right, thank you, Rick. I know you're also here representing the coaches and the support team, so big shout out to all the work you guys put in. And I know you guys are really passionate about helping the BD users and the community. So yeah, I agree with you on that. Number one, being able to submit tickets directly through the admin dashboard. It seems simple enough now, but we went so many years without that, and I'm happy we were able to release that this year in 2021. All right, it is that time again, time for another lifetime website giveaway. So we are using the number system here. Unfortunately, the Wheel of Names has failed us today. That's okay. I see we have 101 attendees here so far. So let me generate a number, and then I'll go from the top or the bottom. 47. All right, I know it's a lot to count, but I'll go quick. Paul Perry, I'll unmute your microphone here. I know I'm calling you out. Paul, you are the winner of our next lifetime website giveaway. We'll connect with you after the webinar and make sure that we get your lifetime website delivered to you. Oh, he's chatted and he said yes with an exclamation point. So I'm going to assume Mike's not working. That's perfectly fine. Congratulations, Paul, on the second winner for the lifetime website giveaway. And let's keep things moving here. My favorites, Jason's favorites for 2021 updates. I have the team development team creating these Zapier and Webhook integrations. This has allowed BD websites to more easily integrate with third-party platforms, up to 3,000 to be honest, with Zapier. So you can send your BD data into other places of the internet and other solutions that you work, and making BD more compatible with your current tech stack of how you run your business. So that is number one for me, and there's lots of updates for Zapier and Webhooks going into 2022. The next one for me is actually the ability to see a preview when you're editing a form in the admin area. Another one that seems so simple, but I'm happy we were able to release this and provide this in 2021. So when you save your forms or viewing your forms, custom forms in the admin area, maybe you're creating a survey, an application form, whatever it might be, you can actually see a preview of that form while you're working on it. I think that saves a lot of time. And again, it's one of those things that we wish we always had, but it was just released in 2021. Number three kind of ties into what Matt was talking about the billing reminder emails. More specifically for me, and I've seen this, membership website owners are recouping more of their membership dues with the past due email reminders. You can send up to 3, And we are seeing members who receive these emails, they are responsive, they are updating their credit cards on files. And for the owners of the directories or the membership websites, again, they are recouping a lot of the recurring subscriptions that they have planned to receive. And also the members like it. Sometimes the members, their cards just fall, the expiration date passes or the card is no good anymore. So they actually appreciate the past due email reminders because they don't want to get canceled from the website. And then along with that, the one-click attempt to collect all past due payments. This is in the transaction history page. You can select all the members that are past due on your site and attempt to collect the payment right there. It will attempt to process the credit card, and that also is very convenient for the website owner to collect any fees or invoices that are due to them for the members having access to the membership website. I was looking back at the previous webinars. We did a bunch of tips of the week. Most of those are around some of the updates that we push. And I have to say, yeah, we pushed over 1,200 updates this year, some big, some small. But yeah, it was hard to nail down this list to just these three. But yeah, I have to say Zapier and Webhooks, previewing the forums, and also the past due email reminders. All right, and we got just two more of these, David and Dennis. David, I will pass it over to you, and you can share some of your favorite 2021 updates.
All right, thank you. So we had some great updates mentioned by Rick, Matt, Jason. And so I just want to reiterate that basically what we've all said, that so many of our biggest and most useful features and updates do originate from suggestions from all of you. So a huge shout out to all of you joining us here, participating in the Facebook group, submitting feature requests, and so much more. So with that said, I'll keep this short and sweet. My favorite updates to the Brilliant Directories platform are almost always related to user interfaces, the user experience, and overall making the platform as a whole, both the admin area as well as the public-facing websites, more intuitive and easier to use for both the website admins and their members. So I think you'll probably see that reflected in my top picks here. The first one obviously being the admin area UI and organizational improvements. I don't think this update is really close to being done. I think it'll kind of be one that will be ever evolving. And it's not something, we don't try to push major UI updates or admin updates. We don't want to change the workflow that you're all used to and where you're used to certain settings being. But our goal is to make the admin area more intuitive, to make all of the various settings easier to find, and try to better organize all of the hundreds of settings that are included in the platform. So we made a lot of progress on that over the past year, which I'm very proud of. Second favorite update is the account dashboard. Rick touched on this. We launched this, and in this account dashboard, you can view, if you have multiple websites, you can view all of your websites. You can see if they have add-ons, how many members are registered on each website, the revenue from each website, whether the website's active, what your role is on the website, if you're a developer or a content contributor or the owner of the website. And then also from the account dashboard, you can manage all of your support tickets and submit new support tickets. So the account dashboard really just makes the entire experience of owning and managing your website and communicating with our support team a whole lot easier, especially when it comes to seeing what products you have, the active websites, everything like that. And my last favorite update of 2021 is the discussions post type and how that ties into the community comments add-on. Including some sort of forum or message board type feature was a huge request, and it's been for quite some time. And so when we released the free community comments add-on, which is included with all websites, we created a new post type, the discussions post type, in which it works in conjunction with this community comments add-on to create a very usable discussions and forum type of feature. And so this update isn't done yet. I know we do have some plans to add some additional features and make it a little bit more robust in the future. But these are my top picks. I think these were some great updates that our team pushed over the last year, and ones that we received a lot of feedback prior from all of you, which gave us a lot of information into what you wanted to see in these updates.
Thank you so much, David. Yeah, with the community comments add-on, we're looking, and we have another a roadmap slide here, but just to touch on that, upvoting or downvoting comments, being able to filter comments based on which ones have received the most upvotes and things like that. And then also with comments, the ability to have a star rating. So if a person is leaving a comment for example, a product post, they'll be able to choose a 1 through 5 star rating for that comment that they're leaving. So that will unlock basically leaving reviews kind of for posts, not just for members. So those are some things coming down the line in 2022 for post comments. And we have another special guest from the office, Kate Flannery here. She has another special message for us here. Let's see what Kate has to say for us here, guys. Let me start this video and fire it up for us.
Hey everybody, it's me, Kate Flannery, Meredith from the office. Hey, I'm here to congratulate everybody at the Brilliant Directories family. I know you're celebrating the end of an amazing year, 2021, bye-bye. And everyone at the Brilliant Directories company has worked so hard on the website projects. Great work. Keep going. 2022 will be even better. I'm pretty sure. So I will drink to you guys, and I already did. So don't shave your heads, don't get bit by a bat, and don't get dressed up because maybe it's a casual day. You guys are the best. Okay, I'm going to put my hat on. I don't want to get lice. Okay. Bum, bum, na, 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 na. Thank you, Brilliant Directories family. Ba, 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 ba. You did it. That's what she said.
All right, good stuff there. Thank you, Kate, for that sweet message. And we do have, another lifetime website giveaway. We have 104 attendees now here. So let's put that number in the random number picker and let's generate a number. 35. Let's see who is number 35 on my list here. Gene Weedman. If you have a mic, you are unmuted now. You might want to, looks like you're self-muted, Gene. I know I'm putting you on the spot here. You are the winner of a lifetime website, so congratulations. You are our third winner for today's webinar. It looks like Gene's mic is not working. That is perfectly fine. Gene, we'll connect with you after the webinar to make sure you get your lifetime website plan delivered to you. No worries. Congratulations, Gene. And we are doing another hoodie giveaway as well. Let me pull another number here from the list. 83. So we'll count backwards from 104. Just a moment. 3. Rhonda Shelley. Rhonda Shelley, I'll unmute your microphone. You are the winner of a Brilliant Directories hoodie. There you go. How are you, Rhonda?
Thank you so much. That's so exciting.
Where are you calling in from, Rhonda?
Brisbane, Australia.
Okay. Well, congratulations on the hoodie. Are you new with Brilliant Directories? Have you been with us for a while?
Very, very new. I'm still wading through all the training videos and that. I haven't. I'm not live yet. Still quite a way to go. But yeah, hopefully in probably 1 or 2 weeks I'll be up and going. So it's very exciting.
Fantastic. Well, it's great to have you with us. We look forward to seeing your website online. Obviously, the support team and the Facebook group is there if you have any questions. After the webinar, we'll shoot you an email. We'll get your information. We'll receive these hoodies in about 2 weeks to our office. So as soon as we receive them, we'll ship them out to you in Australia. So congratulations there, Rhonda. All right, let's keep the good times rolling here. And last but not least, from the customer success team, we have Dennis Tenorino. Dennis, let me unmute your microphone here. Just give me one moment.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Dennis, thanks for taking the time to join us in the webinar. We're honored to have you with us here today.
Definitely, it's a pleasure. Wow, I mean, just great updates all around. You know, being a part of these webinars and having them is just it's just amazing, right? The entire team contributes to putting all the updates together and everything that we do here, especially the updates from you, Jason, and Matt, and Rick today have been all spectacular. And the giveaways and the sweaters, I don't even have one of those sweaters yet, so I can't wait till we get them and then we're able to send those out to everyone in the giveaways. Just so exciting and loving the energy and the time here today. But yeah, so it's hard to pick because, again, as we know, if you're watching now, you know that there's been so many awesome updates that have come out in 2021. But I put together 3 that really stuck out that I'm able to share and I'm able to talk about, and that excite me for everyone learning and using BD. So the first one for sure is the Getting Started video series. Well, if you've watched those, you probably know who is the voice behind it. It's Mr. David Rockland. That voice has carried me on, helping me when I get stuck or when I need to share it with a customer or a client about how to do something. So that Getting Started video series, they're right in your admin, which is awesome. Over the years, they've gone through several iterations, but this one by far knocks the socks off and has been the easiest and the funnest ones to follow. Very clear, very easy, and we've shortened it down to just 10 videos. So it's really nice. We see most people go through those in about an hour, hour and a half's time. So it makes it really fun for people and easy to get going. So that's really excited me. I was actually there when he was making some of these videos. So I got to see the magic happen, and he's just done an awesome job. And the whole team that's put together the content behind that, and also the steps. I look at the Getting Started videos as like a domino effect. One takes you to the other, so it's really important to follow it. And now that we have that really nailed down, pinned down to a good sequence, it's been awesome for everybody, and people really enjoy going through them. Let's see, number 2 is really an awesome one I think that everyone should know about, right? Including more custom content sections for the homepage. Let's go there. Let's show everybody, Jay. I think this one is super important, and the reason why I like this one a lot is anyone can use it, anyone can edit it, anyone can go there and get there. And go to enable additional sections, select the content you want to display, right? You can pick up to 5 custom content sections. So we've made it really nice. And these would be displayed right on the homepage if you've activated it, right? So you have the editor here. There was an update that came out, which I really love. This is the blocks. That was one that they added, and it made me super excited because it just makes it so easy for you to style and design without having to do anything extra. So you can drag in these blocks, the different stylings, display it right on your homepage. So it is nice to have this type of content in between other widgets, like, for example, like blogs, events, or coupons, something like that. So you can give your homepage like that extra touch, right? And I think that's really important because we want everyone, here at Brilliant Directories, everyone's site should be unique to them, their members, and definitely the community, right? You want your site to stand out. You want to be that voice. And having these little extra touches that are easy to do can definitely get you there. So definitely not to overlook and have fun playing with that one. And then last but not least, I think everyone on this call is or should be a part of our Facebook group. Without a doubt, there's so much positivity, happiness, and just people helping people. I mean, when I talk about the Facebook group to people learning about Brilliant Directories or existing clients, and they go there and they join and they get added the same day, if not in minutes, they're always so excited and just happy that we have that resource there for everybody. It truly is a community of people helping each other out. Jason's in there all the time. We have the coaches in there, and David is in there. And we really chime in and help out as much as we can for everybody for all the different requests and questions. But it's just great that we have that. There's over 7,000 members. It's been a sure joy to watch it grow from just a few members to now over 7,000. So I'm sure we'll be more, and we'll get to talk about that. But if you're not a part of that Facebook group, make sure you're joining. You have a lot of fun asking questions and meeting other BD website owners. And don't forget, we release a lot of updates in there as well. So those are my top 3. It's been a pleasure to be here. Many more good things to come. What an awesome 2021 it's been. It's just amazing that we have this awesome community. I just want to thank each and every one of you on this call and everyone using BD. You guys are all awesome. And so many good things to come in 2022. Thank you so much.
Awesome, Dennis. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's interesting, your perspective. Dennis answers a lot of pre-sales questions or for people who are interested in signing up with BD. So number 1 there, the getting started videos. I have to say, for a new user getting started, the software is obviously huge. It's got a lot of features, but those videos really help with the onboarding when someone is just getting started for the first time. So really smart to select that one, Dennis. Thank you for that. And then moving on, we have hundreds of cards of updates that are coming down the line throughout the upcoming years in 2022. But here are a few key ones that we wanted to share with you guys. We already touched on this one. Some more functionality, rich functionality for community comments, such as upvoting, downvoting, and being able to add a star rating when you're posting an initial comment for a post. So excited for that one. Matthew and I have been talking the last few weeks about improving how you send newsletters, some of the reporting, and providing additional segmenting after you schedule a newsletter within the BD admin area. We realize BD is an all-in-one solution. It may never have everything that a dedicated email sending solution might have, but we're going to try to get to the lowest common denominator of the must-haves to really make the newsletter sending and segmenting parts of the admin area much more usable and much more valuable for all BD users. Another huge one, right now you can have coupon codes when members sign up to your site or upgrade their plans. However, we are working on the logic to be able to create coupon codes for one-off purchases. So if members are purchasing leads, being able to apply coupon codes there, pay per post functionality, being able to apply coupon codes there, and also if visitors and members are purchasing some of your digital products. So we're just working on some of the logic there. We have to decide, is the coupon code going to be for a specific digital product or a specific lead, or is it based on membership plans and levels? So we're getting some feedback from the community on that, but that should really help with your site. Coupon codes are basically marketing tools because you can use them in your promotional assets when you're promoting your site and hand them out to members, which keeps them coming back. So we definitely see a lot of value in enhancing the coupon code functionality. Also improved UI for creating emails. We have the draggable content blocks for web pages. We have a small handful for email newsletters, but we want to add a bunch more to make it easier to create email newsletters templates when you're creating your emails from the admin area. And of course, more Zapier, Pabbly webhooks, and tons of more updates coming down the line. You guys keep emailing the support team. We're definitely going to assist you, and we definitely extract ideas on how to improve the platform from your inquiries. So big shout out to the community, and we will keep you posted going into 2022 with some of these updates. All right, David, I'll pass it over to you. We do have a few community awards and shout outs we'd like to give to the BD community, and we've highlighted some people here. And David, I'll pass it over to you as you put together this list here.
Yeah, as we've said throughout this webinar and really since we started the Facebook group a few years ago now, such a benefit to our community, to the Brilliant Directories company. We get so many great ideas and feedback and comments and questions from everybody in there. And seeing what's being discussed in there allows us to keep a finger on the pulse of what matters to all of you when it comes to managing your websites, growing your communities, and all of that, and how we can better assist and facilitate that growth for you. And we can't do any of that without everybody contributing in the Facebook group. And so we thought it would be nice just to highlight some of the top contributors from the past year. Neil, I know, joined us not too long ago, I think a few months ago, but he's been a major contributor, not just in the Facebook group, but also on YouTube as well. We do see your comments on those videos, so thank you, Neil. Eric, Colette, Olga, been with us for a while now. Colette and Olga, Eric as well. We hear from them somewhat often in the webinars, so not just in the Facebook group, but all four of you have been just major contributors to the Brilliant Directories community as a whole, helping others with their websites as well, providing feedback and ideas. And the questions that you ask, other people are sure to have those same questions as well. So you help just in that aspect as well. So we wanted to thank the four of you and then also highlight the community MVP, Ryan Sullivan. Ryan's joined us on a couple webinars now. Many of you know Ryan. He started doing a kind of a post-webinar Wednesday webinar or a roundtable sort of thing. And so Ryan's from directorytoolkit.com. That's his website. A lot of great resources on there for managing a directory and membership website. So we wanted to highlight Ryan as well. And again, just show our appreciation for all of you five here, as well as everybody, again, who's joining us in this webinar, both in GoToWebinar on YouTube, who's participated in the Facebook group and everything. We wouldn't be where we are, and our community wouldn't be where it is without all of you contributing. So thank you all, and we definitely look forward to seeing the community grow even more in 2022.
Yeah, thank you guys. Neil, Eric, Colette, and Olga, through their question asking, they have helped unlock a lot of the features that have made it to the list to release this 2021, asking if certain things are possible or if there's workarounds, and then helping us add new features into the platform. So definitely wanted to shout out you guys and highlight you guys there and everyone else on this webinar as well. So thank you so much. And we just want to let you know that we appreciate you very much. And with that said, the webinar is not over yet, getting close to it, but it's time to give away another lifetime website plan. Let's go to our random number picker. We have 105 attendees in here now. Let's generate a number, and I will count down from my list. 57. So I will actually go backwards from 105. 8. Mark Foster. You are the winner of a lifetime website plan. I'll unmute your microphone. Maybe Mark wants to say a word or two.
Hi, good evening, guys. I'm actually coming here from Barbados. But thank you yes, indeed. Thank you very much. I was sitting here. This is my first webinar, and I'm truly excited to have won the prize.
Fantastic, Mark. How long have you been with BD for a while? Have you just started? Are you waiting to get started?
I would have started back in January of 2020. Interestingly enough, I just got a pop-up email, and I was actually thinking of a directory before. And I said, look, you know what? This offer is just too good to pass up. Maybe I should. And it took me about 2 days to make the decision. But once I did it, I clicked on it and started the process, and it's been great ever since.
Fantastic, Mark. Well, thank you for your kind words. It's great to hear a little bit about your story and your journey. We'll send an email after the webinar. We'll make sure that your lifetime website plan gets added to your account. So good stuff there, Mark, from Barbados. And we have one more special message to the BD community from our friend Anthony Anderson. I'll go ahead and play this here for everyone. Let's see what Anthony has to say to the BD community here.
Hey, I just want to congratulate the Brilliant Directories family and help them celebrate all of the amazing work done in 2021. Now, everyone in the BD community has worked hard on their website projects. Keep going, follow your passion, and success will come. Keep doing what you're doing. I know you got it in you. Congratulations.
All right, good stuff there from Anthony Anderson, star of one of my favorite shows, Blackish. Very funny comedy there. So thank you, Anthony, for your kind words. And oh my God, it's just another time for a lifetime website giveaway. Let's see who is going to win this one. We have 107 attendees now. I guess some people joining in last minute. Let's generate a number here. Okay, 54. I saw it changed. I'm going to count backwards. 107 again. Mike Day. Let me unmute your mic, Mike Day. Looks like you're self-muted on your end, your microphone. All right, that's fine. Mike's mic may not be working there, but congratulations, Mike, on winning a lifetime website plan. We'll be sure to connect that to your account shortly after the webinar. So congratulations. And also, final raffle for the day, I believe, is another hoodie. Let's generate another number here. All right, 97. That's easy for me. We got 107 attendees. Just go back from 10. So we have Sheila. Let me unmute your microphone, Sheila. Are you with us there, Sheila?
Hi, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. This is so exciting. Thank you.
Yeah. I know you've been with BD for quite some time, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I just want to let you know that it's great to have you on the webinars here with us. I know you join from time to time. Congratulations on winning the hoodie. Do you have any words of wisdom for the BD community since you've been with us for a while?
Oh my God. Yeah. Basically, just keep joining the webinars as you can and as much as you can, and really listen to the words that you guys provide, because right now, in doing so many numerous research on the best directory. You guys are truly, truly the best, and you proved it year after year, and especially with the free webinars that you provide and all the advice that you guys provide. So that's what I would say to the community.
Thank you so much, Sheila. We'll get your information shortly after the webinar. The hoodies are arriving in about 2 weeks, and we'll make sure we get one shipped out to you with the correct size and all that stuff. So it's always, Sheila's a great member of the BD community, so I'm happy that we were able to get you a hoodie here. And with that, we're right on time here. If anyone wants just to ask a question or share a shout out or a thought that you have, we can unmute a few people's microphones and hear some words or some questions about your BD site as well. We got Helen. I'm gonna unmute your microphone, Helen. Hey, Helen, how are you?
Hey, I'm great. I'm fairly new, and I'm still working on finalizing my my website. So I'm in a situation where we're moving our community from an existing site that we've had for like 16 years over to Brilliant Directories. So I still have to move the members over and, you know, extract data from the old site, bring it over to the new one. When I'm ready to, you know, go live, do you know if there's any, I'm a little bit worried about, you know, making that switch over and trying to make sure that I thought of everything. And is it possible to, once I say that this is going to be our domain, you know, when I switch over the domain, is that a one-time switch, or is there a way to try it and then go back, or have them be simultaneously live? I'm just wondering if there's any way to sort of beta test the new site on Brilliant Directories before I completely abandon the old.
Absolutely. So I have a few considerations that you should take into account.
Okay.
So first of all, you can definitely set up like a subdomain like newsite.mysite.com. So you can keep the www of your current site online, and you can work on your BD site on a subdomain, or you can just continue working on the directory up URL that BD provides provides you. The most important thing when you're switching from another platform is you want to make sure that the old web pages are being redirected to their corresponding new web pages. Now, do you have member profiles and search results on your current website?
No, because we really haven't had, that's why we wanted to go to Brilliant Directories, because we wanted to make it a much more interactive experience for our members. And so I was in the process of creating new landing pages that will replace our public-facing site. But then the profile pages is going to be a fairly new feature that we wanted to, you know, enhance the experience for our paid members.
Gotcha. And do you have Google Analytics on your current website? Do you know?
Do? Yes.
You do. Okay. So this is what I would recommend doing. This, I think, would be the most important thing, is you don't want to lose traffic from your existing pages to the new pages of your website. So what I would do is go into Google Analytics, and I believe you can download or export your most popular pages and get the URL for those. There is some kind of an export tool here. So you know, just depending on how big your site is, maybe you want to export like a list of your top 100 URLs and put them in an Excel sheet, and just make sure that you have a corresponding page with the exact same URL, or if you're updating the URL, that you've set up a redirect. And you would do a redirect in your developer hub, 301 redirects. So you just put the old URL and the source URL, which is the old one, to the new URL. So the most important consideration is basically you don't want to lose any existing traffic you're getting to your site. So by exporting a list of, you know, whatever, 50, 100, however big how many web pages you have on your site from analytics, and then making sure that it has a corresponding new page on your Brilliant Directories website, that's how to have like a seamless transition. Then you know you're not missing out on any existing traffic that's coming to your most popular pages or links you have around the internet to your most popular pages.
Okay, great.
I think that's the most important consideration.
Okay, thank you. I'll do that.
You're very welcome. Good question there. Thank you, Helen. Good luck. All right, Hu Yen, gonna unmute your microphone. Hu Yen?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, where are you calling in from?
I'm from Canada. I'm just asking whether, like, I'm building my website, and I'm just want to ask whether we can embed certain programs such as, short pixel image optimization software to the site to reduce the bandwidth, because obviously the bandwidth that you're providing for customer is very limited. So is there a possibility to embed videos or images, especially image optimization software into BD to reduce the size and storage and bandwidth as well?
Absolutely, and let me show you a couple things you can do. So first of all, you can embed videos from third-party sources like YouTube or Wistia or Vimeo, and when you do that, when you're playing back those videos, they take on the load for that bandwidth. Even better, and let me just do a search here, Cloudflare Brilliant Directories. I believe Cloudflare has a connecting sites to Cloudflare Brilliant Directories. So this is from our documentation. Cloudflare can act as a CDN for your website to serve static content such as images, as well as optimizing the delivery of those images. I believe they have a free version that you can use. And we've seen customers that that they're realizing their bandwidth is ticking up, and they really need to be a bit more efficient or mindful of their bandwidth usage. Yeah, but I would recommend implementing Cloudflare with your BD site if you see that you're starting to go over, bandwidth and storage usage and things like that. It's a great tool for helping to optimize all those things, including delivery of your images and things like that.
Okay, sure. But have anyone? Is it possible to? Because I have the Short Pixel account, and so is there a possibility to use Short Pixel with the BD? Short Pixel.
Yes.
But it's kind of an image optimization service.
Oh, sure. So if you're going to upload images to your site yourself, like into the Media Manager, I do it myself. I have another tool I use called Image Opt-in, and it'll optimize the images, and then I upload it into the Media Manager. The images that your members upload to their profile photos or any post images that they add, the BD is optimizing those as well. They're reducing the size of them and the proportions of them as well. But if you can certainly use a tool like this and then upload the images to the Media Manager. Is that your question?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So is there a way to set a maximum size that like members can upload into the site? Yeah.
Yes. So in the Developer Hub under Image Settings, so this
okay, sure.
These are so like profile photos. By default it's like 200 by 200. So if a member uploads an image that's 2,000 pixels wide, the system will change the max width to 200.
Oh, okay, sure.
So there's about a dozen. Yeah, there's about a dozen or so settings here that cover all the images your members would upload into the system here. So you can really put a leash on the maximum size here.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Okay. Great questions. Great optimization questions there. All right, and let's see. We got, I guess on that note, guys, we're just over time. So I want to thank everyone for an amazing 2021. These webinars have been awesome. The next webinar should be in about 2 weeks from now, just in the middle of January. So I want to wish everyone a safe, healthy, and happy new year. Let me go back on some of these slides here. Congratulations to all the lifetime website winners. Congratulations to those of you that, the community awards and the shout outs we wanted to give you guys here. Those of you who won the hoodies, we'll get your information and send those out probably in the middle of January. And if you had more questions or comments, we always do invite you to join us in the Facebook group. You can head on over to brilliantdirectories.com/Facebook. Leave a comment there, ask questions. It's a great way to keep in touch in between webinar Wednesdays. So on behalf of myself, David, Matthew, Dennis, Rick, and the entire Brilliant Directories family, we love you guys so much. It really keeps things fun and fresh. We will see you guys in 2 weeks after the new year. So once again, have a safe, healthy, and happy New Year's, and have a great day and a brilliant week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for a fun webinar.